Hey folks, it's Kary Oberbrunner. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Hey, listen, this is a bonus session for Soul Symposium. So I'd love for you to be able to just post and give me a big shout out, and I'll love to hear from you what you thought about Soul Symposium. Let me tell you what, Soul Symposium was an idea that came to me as I was thinking, as I was praying back in July when several clients ended up hiring us with their future book launches. I said, this is too odd for me not to create something special. And certainly each person that hired us for the marketing, we did a special launch and we're doing a special launch for them. But Soul Symposium was really an idea for me to say, look, I want to fund this out of our own team's time, and I want to fund this out of our own desire to let the world know about your content. And wow, I have heard so many amazing things the last few days. LinkedIn has been blowing up, Twitter's been blowing up, YouTube has been blowing up, and of course, Facebook has been blowing up. And a lot of people have seen all the replays. If you ever need to see the replays, go to soulsymposium.xyz, soulsymposium.xyz. I'm going to share my screen with you in a moment because there is some incredible surprises today that you might not be aware of. So don't forget, Katrina was our first speaker on Monday. Her book actually releases worldwide on Tuesday, this Tuesday. So anybody who's pre-ordered the book, audio, hardcover, ebook, anyone who's pre-ordered the book, you're going to get your copy immediately. And I'll tell you what, I already have a sneak peek copy. It's on my desk. I should have brought it with me. In fact, I may get it in just a moment. Certainly I'll have it tomorrow ready. But I'm telling you what, folks, Katrina, I don't know if you know this, but she is scheduled to be on some crazy big podcasts. So the world is already starting to notice her book. And that's a large part to you. So I want to thank you. And she just, I think that the world's sick of like the dieting yo-yo dieting that just goes up and down, up and down. And I think her title says it all: brain-based solutions. Brain-based solutions. Even our team said this past week, because we have a Slack channel and we kind of vote on our favorite talk and we say what each talk meant to us. And I'll tell you why I do that. First of all, I do that because I believe in these speakers. I believe in these authors. Listen, this isn't some little hobby for me. This is me. And some of them are right there. Ricky's there. Michelle is there from Montreal. So we're international today. But even our team said, listen, I'm watching this on my own time. I'm learning, I'm growing, and it's fantastic. So that was Katrina Ubell. And again, let me share with you really quick my screen because you might not know about some incredible bonuses here that I don't want you to miss, because this is going to end here tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. So if you look here, not only with one simple click, the pre-order, Michelle's dropping it in the show notes. And if you're on another platform, I'll tell you what, if you're on another platform, you're not on Facebook, go to soulsymposium.xyz/thank-you, okay? Because that's a thank you page. And the thank you page basically has all the 5 books. And when you click one link, we've already made it super easy so that with one click in Amazon, you can basically pre-order these books. So let me show you on Amazon what it looks like. By the way, pretty cool idea. I'll show it to you. It basically allows you to create your own store. And I want to thank our team who's done a lot of this work. But you can see here with one click, it says Soul Symposium Speaker Pack. And this speaker pack, of course, has Tammy's, Katrina's, Tim's, Jeremy's, and Lee Richter. And you can just come here and you go pre-order, right? And then you go pre-order, and then you go pre-order, and you just go down the line. And when you pre-order all these 5 books, and our book, Lee Richter and I, you got to click see all buying options, and then you have to select Kindle. Okay, select Kindle, and when you do that, what's pretty cool is then you just go to your shopping cart and say done, and then when you go to your cart, you basically forward your receipt to us. When you forward your receipt to us, not only are you getting 5 books, but I'll show you what else. And why am I so excited about these books? I'll tell you why. Because when you purchase the 5 books, folks, this is unbelievable. In fact, some people on our team said, "You sure you want to do that?" I said, "Absolutely." So when you forward us your receipt, you just forward it to what is the link there? I think Michelle will tell you. It's ss@ignitingsouls.com. ss@ignitingsouls.com. When you forward that receipt, here's what happens. This is pretty cool. You get this bonus pack. And this bonus pack has a fantastic digital download from Dr. Katrina. It has Tim Elmore's keynote speech, special Q&A live stream, the GQ assessment, that stands for generational quotient, and a bonus chapter not included. Dr. Tammy threw in an incredible bonus as well. Don't forget, hers is on diversity. I'm going to talk about her in a moment. It's really about wellness. Jeremy did the 5 voices assessment. And I'm telling you what, folks, this is pretty slick. There's 5 voices of leadership. And I realized that I'm a pioneer. And when I took this assessment, there's 5 different voices. When I took this assessment, I found out that I was a pioneer, and you're usually a blend of 2. And I shared the results with my team. And I'll tell you what, it's not all good, because it says here's what your strengths are, but it says when you're not getting your needs met, here's where you struggle. And I shared that with my team, and they said, "Oh my gosh, that is so you." And I'll tell you what, some people don't want the truth. Remember, this whole series is called "The Truth Will Set You Free." And when I took that 5 voices assessment, I'm going to try to find my score here, because this is pretty crazy here. But it was spot on. It was spot on, and I'm looking for it. I think I'll find it here. But I know I'm a pioneer. I was just looking for it the other day. And okay, I'm a pioneer connector. I'm a pioneer connector. And here's what it says. It says, for a pioneer, you're a champion of strategic vision, results focus, and problem solving. And then it tells you what some of your flaws are if your needs aren't met. And you, by the way, you get all this when you make that purchase of the 5 books. You're basically pre-ordering these 5 books before anybody gets them. You'll get them immediately when they launch, and many of them are launching next week. Some of them are. Some are launching over the next few weeks. But here's what else you get. You get a special bonus from Lee Richter. This bonus is all about non-fungible tokens, NFTs. Super cool. It's a PDF, and it has several links that include training. And I took that, and I loved it. In fact, folks, why should you care about NFTs? Do you drink Starbucks? Does anybody drink Starbucks here? Maybe we should give away a Starbucks gift card for the most engaged member right now. The one who shares and tags. We might do that. If anyone's a Starbucks fan, pop in your favorite Starbucks, tag somebody, and share this. And I think, Michelle, remind me at the end. Let's pick an Amazon gift card winner, okay? just because I got all excited about Starbucks. But here's what I want to show you about Starbucks. Starbucks just went on record that said that they are bringing NFTs to their whole company. Now, why am I sharing this? Because once they do that, the world's going to be like, okay, now I'm in. Because here's what I know. Web3 is coming fast. Web3 is the new version of the internet. And I'm going to share with you this whole Starbucks thing, just so you see I'm not making this up. You see this? Be the first to experience our new digital community. And Michelle, if you want to just go to waitlist.starbucks.com, listen, they're not giving me any favors today. But why did I join the list? I'll tell you why I joined the list. Because this is where the world's headed. And Lee Richter, in her seminar and in our book, it basically tells what's coming. And you can either be ready for it or you can be surprised. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you're an author, if you're a speaker, if you're a coach, if you're an influencer, you need to be ready. Because while the rest of the world's falling asleep and saying, I mean, what we really are is we're in a new revolution. I saw this the other day. This was pretty cool. It said Web 1 was an evolution. Web 3 is a revolution. That's where we are right now. If you're missing, somebody on Facebook said coffee is a food group for me. That includes Starbucks. That's awesome. I can't see who it is because they must be in a group, and if you're in a group, it doesn't show your profile, but that's okay. But here's what I'm saying, folks. A lot of times people say about Web 1 back in the 90s, they say, oh my gosh, if I would have been ready, I would have invested in Amazon. I would have invested in Apple. I would have taken action. It's easy to say that looking back. Right now, there's a new revolution going on with Web 3, and people, some of us are taking advantage of it, and some of us aren't. And I want to share with you really quick here. Just so you see, I'm not making this up, folks. This is me saying I care about you. I want you to be ready. Here's one way that I got ready. Watch this. This is pretty slick. If I can bring this up. Can you see this? Here's me making money this week from a sale of a domain name, metaversefilms.io. How? Because I'm ready. I'm ready for Web 3. And, the film industry is like, oh, whoa, we better get ready. Whoa, look, the domain's already purchased. Yep, I purchased it almost a year ago because I'm ready for it. So this is just one small way that I'm ready for it. But probably the best bonus that we have, and then I'm going to talk about some of the other speakers here, and then I'm going to go eat lunch with my family. But here's probably one of the most exciting bonuses. We're giving you, okay, so if you pre-order these 5 amazing books, boom, 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 you're probably going to spend about $100 some, but this book's going to help you with your health. Is your health, is 6 extra months of your life worth $100? I think so. What about 6 years? Katrina tells you about that. You're going to get massively experienced on generational diversity, where you're going to say, look, I know how to get along now with boomers and Xers and millennials and Gen Z, and I know how to pair them up and make them work together, and I'm going to be a better teammate, whether it's at church, work, life. Dr. Tammy, oh my gosh, amazing. I'll never forget her quote. It said, what did she say? What did she say about being well? You got to help me. I said I would never forget. She said, help me, Michelle. Help me. It's something about like when we are all well, then we all win. I was like, meaning that you can't say racial diversity is somebody else's problem, or African American women, or according to Dr. Tammy, she called it black women in the workplace. Hey, as a white male, that's not my problem. No, you can't say that. And she blew my mind with her session. And then Jeremy, wow. I've heard people all week saying, "What's your peace index score?" And people on our team have been saying, "Mine's 78, mine's 87, mine's 93." He gave us, if you did not catch that teaching, he gave us a fantastic way. Instead of being like to your neighbor, "How you doing?" or your kids, "How you doing today?" Fine. That gives nothing. That provides no value. Well, Jeremy has this peace index that he's created, which basically allows you to say, regarding people and place and provision, all these things. He takes you on a deep score. See, Michelle says his is 85. I love it. But Jeremy basically shows us that a person at war with themselves is at war with the world. And a lot of us today, we don't have that internal peace. And because of that, we literally feel like the world is unstable, the world's unsafe, and that affects our mental health, and that affects all kinds of things. Jeremy's book is fantastic. And then Lee's book, oh my gosh. I have the privilege of co-authoring this book. I'm so excited about this book. Literally, this book on Kindle, it launches October 20th. We're going to save the audiobook launch and the print book launch to December 6th, my birthday. But I'll tell you why I'm so excited about this book. The revolution's coming. And there's going to be winners and losers, and there's going to be clueless people. And I think most people are going to be clueless or losers. And this is where people say the rich get richer, and this type of thing. No, it's the more aware people. The more aware people get richer. And I'm not even talking about physical riches. I'm saying that richer conversations, richer relationships, richer businesses, richer families, because they know that Web3 is a new iteration of the internet. My guess is that I'm just going to guess. My guess is that you are on the internet for multiple hours a day. Most people are. Well, if you don't know how the platform is massively changing, I don't know if you saw the chart. This is a pretty powerful chart here. I think this chart's gonna dare I say, change the conversation in a major way. But this chart, man, I spent so many hours creating this thing, and the whole book breaks down what were the components of Web 1. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of nostalgic. But then it says, okay, why did we switch? I love this Facebook user. I love this. Whoever this person is, man, they are amazing. This time, I'm not going to get behind the curve. Good for you. That's what I said. I miss the 90s. I was out playing around with my friends. I missed the 2000s. I missed Web 2. And I just kind of started getting serious about Web 2 as it was phasing out. But we are literally in this cusp right now where we are on the Web 2 and Web 3. And we're about ready to go into some incredible things. And you might say, why does this matter? Because it absolutely matters. Your health files are going to be found in a digital wallet eventually. You're going to communicate with your doctor. You're going to have your marriage license in a digital wallet. You're going to have your house mortgage in a digital wallet. You're going to have your vehicle title. Okay? We're not going to have governments as much. We're going to have DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. When you graduate from college, or your kids do, they're not going to just get a diploma on paper. They're going to get a diploma that's a verified non-fungible token that they're going to walk around with on their phone. Okay? I mean, listen, you're going to have augmented reality glasses soon, where you're going to walk around in the world and you're going to be able to not only just see the world, but you're going to have sidebar screens that pop up that give you all kinds of data on other people. I mean, this is going to massively shift the world. And you can either say, well, I'm going to go out and spend a couple thousand hours studying this, or you can say, I'm going to pick up Lee and Kary's book. $9.99, folks. All right. So here's where we're going to land the plane today. Probably the best bonus. You get a ticket to the Igniting Souls conference. Mic drop. That means that if you invest in these 5 books and pre-order them, you're going to get a Soul Symposium version of the ticket for the Igniting Souls conference. The Igniting Souls conference is life-changing. You get a virtual Soul Symposium version of the ticket. Now, why do I say Soul Symposium version? You're not going to get what's called a swag bag box shipped to you. Why? Because there's people who literally spent $350 on a conference ticket. So I don't want to tick them off. So I created a separate Soul Symposium ticket that you're getting when you pre-purchase the 5 books. You just send the receipt to us. And you will be joining us, folks. Wait till you see this. You will be joining us at the Igniting Souls conference. It's virtual. So the only thing you're not going to get is you're not going to get the Circle membership, and you're not going to get a swag bag box mailed to you. But everything else at this conference, you get. Okay, so you check this out, folks, ignitingsoulsconference.com. It's the best people on the planet. The whole conference is shaped. Watch this. I mean, besides incredible speakers, we'll go through them in a moment, but you get to choose between 5 different breakout groups, and you can mix and match. So we have breakout groups on Web3. We have breakout groups on influence. We have breakout groups on Soul on Fire, entrepreneurs and authors. And again, many people are paying $347, and that's fine. And they're going to get a general ticket, and they're going to get all kinds of bonuses, which is awesome. But until tomorrow night only, 11:59 p.m. Pacific, that's when it ends. And some of you are going to miss it, and some of you are going to say, I am so in. I get 5 books, and I get a virtual ticket. Look at this, folks. You're going to learn about the metaverse. This guy is amazing. Google these people. You're going to learn about how to make people the priority. This is going to help your sales and marketing. You're going to learn about this gentleman who basically said, look, I'm not just a principal at a school. I'm gonna challenge these kids to think beyond the classroom, and he created an entire business. I mean, this is a breakout group that's going to inspire you. Then you have an audio book. He's going to teach you all about how to do audiobooks the right way. You're going to learn about, again, bonus session from Dr. Katrina, all new content, how to create and win with your personal brand. You are a brand. Sarah, unhackable teams, amazing woman right here. Oh my gosh. I got a big announcement about her coming. Developing your own personal artificial intelligence. Yeah. The architect of the metaverse, she is crushing it. She's in Spain, but she's going to wake up and just do a training for our team on how to create a house, a building, an office in the metaverse. You have EOS, 150,000 companies run on EOS, Entrepreneur Operating System. Mark and Kelly are coming, and they are going to talk about how you need a visionary and an integrator in a company. McDonald's had it. Apple has it. The best businesses on the planet have both, visionary and integrator. Maybe you're trying to do both, and maybe that's why you feel bummed or depressed or overwhelmed. By the way, that was my story a few years ago. Tim Elmore, bonus session, all new content, how to get your first TED Talk. Folks, that alone is worth the pre-order price of the 5 books. Caesar is amazing. Book marketing. Shane did a vehicle wrap of her entire book cover, went on tour, went to all kinds of cities. She's going to unpack that for us. How to design your own course in Web 2. Why? Because some of us still are in Web 2, and that's fine. I think Web 2 will be around for 5-10 years. And Web 3, the early adopters are going to be there. Bonus session, amazing. Lee Richter, how to use Web3 to drive engagement with your readers, fans, and customers, leveraging TikTok for authors. Do you see a theme here, folks? I mean, I got people that are saying, oh my gosh, I want to fly across the world to come to this thing. Dr. Annalise, wow, she created a metaverse, and she showed me an example last night, believe it or not. It was amazing. John Gigante, backed by popular demand with intention. Folks, you have to put in your pre-order today. If you want a virtual Soul Symposium ticket version of Igniting Souls, you need to be there. John Gigante, with intention. I love it. He talks about intention deficit disorder, IDD, and the dangers with that. Meta, one of the most intelligent people on this topic that I've ever met, and I interviewed dozens and dozens on my Blockchain Life podcast. When I interviewed her, I said, you got to come to the conference. She's actually physically coming. Not all the speakers are physically coming. She's physically coming. I'm so excited. Giselle is my course creator for my virtual reality publishing course. She did such a great job. I said, Giselle, you got to come. You got to show the people. You got to teach the people. So Giselle is coming. If you want a sneak peek, go to geniusx.com. Geniusx.com. You'll see. You'll be like, absolutely. Kathleen Adams, just spent time with her yesterday. She's one of my private clients. She is so good. I said, you got to share this. If you're over 50 years old, you need to come to this session. If you have an uncle, an aunt, a grandparent who's just chilling and not making their life count, and they say, oh, well, I'm in my second half, Kathleen has words for you. This woman is, I believe, 69 years old. She has the most energetic, again, I just spent time with her in Chicago yesterday. She's on fire, and she has a big burning passion to help people with making the most of their second 50. Lee Benson, another private client. Folks, when people hire me to be their private client coach for writing, publishing, and marketing, I feel like so lucky. So I get the front row seat. Lee Benson, I don't know if you know GE, folks, Jack Welch. Jack Welch knows about Lee Benson's book before his passing and said, Lee, if I would have had your book and your method, he calls it the MIND method, most important number driver. He said I could have made GE so much better. That's how powerful this is. Jeremy Kubicek, bonus session, all new content. Amazing. Natalie, wow, mindset. She's going to speak to our souls. I heard her speak last year. She introduced a different speaker, and I said, we need her. We need her on the main stage. Jeff Henderson, Know What You're For, and his new one, What to Do Next, about if you're transitioning your job or just in life. Sonia Fernandez, Your Healing Has Already Happened. Mind blowing. Doctors told her to do one thing. She said, listen, I got to trust my gut. Incredible story. Dr. Brant Gibson, folks, if you need your own online summit or challenge, you've probably seen these on Facebook. What are you waiting for? Pre-order the 5 books right now. Get your soul. And listen, if you say, Kary, well, I already have a general ticket. I already have a VIP ticket. Buy the 5 books. Get a Soul Symposium ticket. Gift it to someone as a Christmas present early, a birthday present, an I love you present. They'll thank you. You'll thank you. Come on now, folks. Jonna Lee, smart presentation. She has been blowing my mind. Smart math, smart parenting, smart life, smart teaching, you name it. This is industry changing. She's going to show us how to do smart presentations. Tyler Wagner, oh my, he is blowing up with IPS, Infinite Partnership System. He shows us how we don't need to spend money on Facebook ads, Google ads, how you can grow your business with the IPS method. Almost done, folks. 3 left. Jason Nemes, The Code of Behavior. I'm telling you, folks, this guy, you will leave fired up. He speaks to young kids. He speaks to teams. He basically says, look, everybody on planet Earth has a code of behavior. And this is why some of you are getting results and some of you are getting failures. And Jason is going to blow you up. He died on the table with a massive heart attack just a little over 18 months ago. He came back and he is on fire. Dan Sullivan, just spent time with him yesterday in Chicago. One of the smartest guys I know. Wrote Who Not How, The Gap in the Gain. He's going to teach us a new pre-release of his next book called Why Growing 10 Times is Easier Than 2 Times. You need to bring your team to this conference. But, some of you are going to buy pre-order packs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why? Because you know that your family and your team, each time you pre-order the Soul Symposium 5-pack for these speakers, you're going to get a Soul Symposium ticket. And then me, I'm speaking on really cool stuff, blockchain, the metaverse, something really cool about intellectual property for the new version of the internet. Folks, I don't know what else to say other than this has been an honor. I'm going to do one last bonus session tomorrow, but please, please, please do not let tomorrow expire before you pre-order the books. Pre-order the books. You'll thank me. You can get any version. You can get audiobook, ebook, hardcover, softcover. For that receipt, you get all the bonuses. Each speaker has created their own bonus, plus an Igniting Souls conference ticket, Soul Symposium version. All right? It's a beautiful day. We're chilling on the back porch today. Believe it or not, I'm finishing Blockchain Life. So I mean, it is. Thank you, Facebook user. Whoever this person is, Michelle, tell me who this is. This is an amazing person. They're so positive. They're fantastic. Why don't we give that person, Michelle, can you get reach out to that person if you can see them, if you can find them? Let's give them the Starbucks gift card, okay? So reach out to me in Slack, Michelle, and Tanisha will send that gift card over to this amazing person, okay? So thank you so much. Michelle says, will do. Ricky's here as well. And a bunch of you are going to watch the replay. So if you watch the replay, do not let September 18th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific, because then you want to come to conference, you're going to have to pay the early bird rate, which is still incredible. Okay? Be a soul on fire. I'll come back tomorrow as well for one final bonus session. If you have any questions tomorrow, come with questions, and I'll be able to answer some of those for you. All right? It sounds like it's Steve, and Michelle will reach out to you, Steve. Okay? Be a soul on fire. Take care, friends. We'll see you.